Folks, the 2023 White House Correspondents' Dinner was just held in Washington. Something interesting on this. This is a unique event. The news media isn't technically under state control in America, at least not yet. Yet the annual White House dinner tends to give a pulse on the state of the news industry. President Joe Biden gave some strong words on the importance of truthful media, but also gave some strong warnings about the threats of a dishonest press. Watch this.
The truth matters. As I said last year at this dinner, a poison is running through our democracy and parts of the extreme press. Truth buried by lies, and lies living on as truth. Lies told for profit and power. Lies of conspiracy and malice, repeated over and over again, designed to generate a cycle of anger, hate, and even violence. But I've also made it clear, as I've seen throughout my life, it's within our power, each and every one of us, to preserve our democracy. We can, we must, we will.
So, is there a poison running through our democracy, as Biden calls it? Is it also running through the extreme press? And what is the extreme press? Who makes that definition? Well, regardless, Biden seems to think so. And to defend the American system, or the republic, or our democracy, as he says, is something going to need to be done to stop this alleged threat. Now, of course, Biden says something important as well. He said that truth is being buried by lies, and lies are living on as truth. The problem from a political level, though, is who decides what truth is, and what happens to the threat to democracy who go against the established truth. Now, the sad reality, not just for America, but for the world in the information age, is that much of what's often shown in both sides of the political establishment are half-truths. And the danger we're now facing as a society is that when the other half is only shown, it's often painted as dangerous conspiracy for the other side, or as a threat to the system. Take, for example, the accusation that former President Donald Trump allegedly took home classified documents. Now, do you remember how that turned out? Comedian Roy Wood Jr. mentioned this during the Correspondents' Dinner as well. Let me show you.
I don't know about y'all, but for me, the easiest scandal to follow was the Trump document scandal. That was the one that was easy to follow. It was simple. It's some stuff that's supposed to be in the White House that ain't. And the media, y'all did y'all's job. Y'all jumped on that story. As soon as the Trump document story broke, everybody was down at Mar-a-Lago. We're reporting live from the documents, and we're gonna find them. And then we found out Joe Biden had documents too, and it was like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Everybody got documents. Everybody got documents. Mike Pence had some documents. Who cares about it? Ooh, look, a Chinese spy balloon. Would you look at that?
The point he raised was important. Yes, Trump had classified documents at his home. It's still being determined whether they were there illegally or not. These are facts. Much of what the media pushed on this scandal, they said it was a threat of the century, many of them. Yet when it was found that Joe Biden also took home classified documents, including when he was a senator, the story basically disappeared from the airwaves. So was it really such a big scandal? And if so, why did the partisan news outlets seem to lose interest as soon as the political value disappeared? This goes back to that problem of half-truths. The half-truth served a political purpose, but the full truth did not. It's issues like this that make people question whether today's news media is actually interested in reporting the full truth, or whether it's just something serving a political role, as we saw with that. And then there's the bigger question of whether the media is being manipulated by politics.